All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises and all glory to
Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. We're the brothers from GMS Miami. I'm Brother Samak.
I'm your brother Zakaria.
Yeah, we're going to talk about these JJs, these 1948ers, because, hey, there's a huge controversy, all right, especially now what you're seeing on the global scene, all right? You're seeing these JJs, they're in all full-out war, all right? They're being funded, all right, backed by Babylon the Great, okay, billions of dollars. And, you know, yesterday, Biden just told the American people, hey, we need more money, all right, to back these wars, to back these JJs, and of course in Ukraine. So, hey, this is a major controversy because, you know, we here, all right, the real Hebrew Israelites, we're here, you know, to let the world know that, hey, man, the Lord's gonna bring vengeance to those JJs. All right, they're not the chosen people; they're imposters. They're known as the Amalekites, one of the descendants of Esau, Edom. All right, and in general, they are the Edomites. Okay, so we're going to start with Isaiah chapter 34, verse 8.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 34 in verse 8. And it says, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. So
right there, all right, that means that, okay, the Lord has vengeance in his heart. All right, he wants to pay back, all right, these individuals, more specifically these Edomites, all right, including Amalekites, okay, all right, for the controversy of Zion. And when you go into the word controversy, it means dispute, debate, all right. Now I want to read the NLT version of it because the NLT version, all right, gives these a lot of times these body shots, all right, to you plantation Christians and of course you JJs that watch our videos. It says, for it is the day of the Lord's revenge, the year when Edom will be paid back for all it did to Israel. Okay? And one of the things that they have done to us is they've stolen our identity. All right? Calling themselves the chosen. All right? While at the same time oppressing us. All right? Using the media to make us look like we're the villain. Okay? And so that's the reason why the Lord's coming back with vengeance. That's the reason why the Lord is going to recompense all those that came against us, all right? Especially, all right, you Amalekites. All right, you got some?
Yeah, I got some.
Come on.
This book of Amos chapter 1 and verse 11, it says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So the Lord said he's not gonna turn away his wrath from Esau, man. Esau got to pay for it, man. Because Esau to this day he's still oppressing the children of Israel. And the scripture said we're gonna have war with Amalek for generation and generation. And you can still see it up in New York. Jake and Amalek still going against each other, man.
Right.
Even on a bigger scale, Esau, because he runs the world, he set laws against Jake, man, oppressing Jake, man.
Right.
You know?
No, that's beautiful you said New York, because, you know, I'm originally from New York, and, you know, I used to live in Williamsburg, as well as I used to live in Rockland County, all right? Rockland County, there's a what they call Muncie. I used to live near there, and, of course, Williamsburg. And there was always, all right, issues between Jake and Amalek. All right, always at each other, man. Okay, and Amalek always had the police on their side, always had the politicians on their side. All right, they did whatever the hell they wanted. Okay, and it boggled my mind. I was like, yo, these, you know, it was like, damn, these people get away with all types of shit. With murder, man. Literally. But hey, this is the reason why the Lord is going to have war with Amalek from generation to generation, because hey, you've been oppressing us now and all right, from the beginning. All right, you were the first of the nations. You know, but let's get what was it? Exodus 17. Start at the 13th verse. So that you know, because what the brother said is on point. The Lord's going to have war with Amalek from generation to generation, which proves, all right, you're not the chosen people.
Yep.
Because when we're brought back to our land, there'll be no war, which we'll get that too, but you can bring that out.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 17 and verse 13. It says, and Joshua discomforted Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. Verse 14 says, and the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven.
So there you go. So, hey, this is on the Lord's heart. This is on the Lord's mind to utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek. And Amalek is a descendant of Esau, Edom, which proves that the Edomites are still here today. Okay? Because, again, in the NLT version of Isaiah chapter 34, verse 8, it says, all right, he will pay back Edom for what they've done to Israel. All right? So the vengeance, all right, recompense is still on the Lord's heart till this very day for you Edomites, more specifically, more especially you Amalekites.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. You gotta. So the Lord hates Esau, but he hates Esau, but he's directly Amalek, man.
Right. Exactly.
He wanted to destroy them when we got out of Egypt, but Saul he saved Agag. Man.
Right. Exactly.
But Lord Ben wanted to do that, man. Verse Exodus 17 and 15 says, and Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nasis. Verse 16 says, and he said, because the Lord have sworn that, like it says, because the Lord have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation, man.
There you go.
All right. What's his Haman? Was a Amalekite? That's why we got the high holy day Purim, man. Because he tried to basically kill all Israel, man.
Right.
But the lot fell on him. That's why
right.
we celebrate Purim, man.
That's right.
All right. And then what they said, Alexander was not Alexander, but Christopher Columbus,
right?
You know, and he was going against our people. So the Lord is going to judge you, devils. That was it.
So now let's get Isaiah 2, because the Lord said He will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Right.
All right, and don't we see war today?
Yep.
So this is the Lord still at war.
Yep.
All right. So now, but in Isaiah chapter 2. All right, when the real Hebrew Israelites are established, there'll be no war.
Right.
All right, so there you go. You can truly see, all right, that somebody's lying. Okay, and this is more and more is coming up. More and more people are waking up to the lies, okay, of you Amalekites, you JJs, you 1948ers, which, Lord willing, through the Spirit, we're going to get into the 1948 history, Balfour Declaration, okay, because that was established through lies and deceit, all right, and of course, through war.
Yep.
All right? Through war. And there's been war ever since that paper's been written and documented and held in the Rothschild family's quarters, man. Still war to this very day.
Right.
But you got it.
This is book Isaiah chapter 2. I started verse top. The first verse. Isaiah chapter 2 verse 1. It says, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. Verse 2. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days.
Are we in the last days?
Yep.
Okay. Everybody says we're in the last days. All right. Continue.
Yep. It says, Isaiah chapter 2 verse 2, it says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be
meaning government.
Yep.
Okay, that's why it says in Isaiah 6:9 or 9:6, where it says Yahushua will come with the government on his shoulder.
9 and 6.
9 and 6. You get it real quickly, because Yahushua is coming with his government.
Yep.
All right, a government. All right, that's going to have law and order according to the Bible. Okay, according to the law, statutes, commandments out of the Bible.
Yep.
Them JJs are not pushing the laws of the Bible.
Right.
Okay, and they control the world. So that proves that they're not the chosen people. Here it is, they control all the TV. You would think on the TV they would have scrolls of the laws, statutes, and commandments on all the television. You need to obey these laws or you're going to get jacked up. No, they push an LGBTQ lifestyle, okay, wicked music, okay, all types of buffoonery on the television, okay, because who controls the media, right?
Them devils.
You see?
They control everything.
So the government, the real government, is coming when Yahushua establishes the kingdom of heaven with the real Israelites back in their homeland.
That's right.
You got it, brother.
This book of Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, it says, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. It's ultimately talking about our Lord Yahushua, man. It says, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Prince of Peace.
Yep.
You don't see that today.
All right.
Okay? This proves that they're not the chosen people. If they're back in their land, there's supposed to be peace on earth.
Right.
There is no peace because they're not the chosen people.
Right.
Okay, you got
supposed
it.
to be the throne of David is supposed to be set up too.
Yeah, come on. We'll bring that out.
Yep.
It goes into that, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Verse, the throne of David. Yep. Verse 7 says, of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end.
No end.
Right. It says upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this.
Right. So is that happening now? No.
Nope.
Okay. So that means they're not the chosen people.
Yeah, imposters.
They're imposters. This is why the Lord has vengeance in his heart, because of the controversy of Zion. All right? Because there's a lot of madness being spewed on the earth.
Right.
All right? And, they could call us a hate group and, slander us. All right? But we got the truth, man.
Right.
Okay? And we don't give a damn what you say. All right? We want you to come, because the scriptures say that, once the Lord said, touch not my prophets.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep, test out his anointed.
His anointed, yeah.
His prophets no harm.
And do his prophets no harm, because once you touch the prophets, a wrap, man.
Yep.
Okay, and you know that. You know we're the chosen people. You know we're the prophets.
Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Brothers coming, waking up to the truth from different backgrounds, cursing you out, man.
Yep.
Doesn't matter where they were born, okay, how they were, where they were raised, okay? All come into the same, in the same spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, telling you devils, you're wrong, you're liars. Bring it. Let's go. Yep. Hurry up with this bullshit. Right. This back and forth, this tit for tat. Right. All right? Do what you got to do so the Lord can, put a foot in your teeth, man.
Right. You can bring your ass down.
Yep.
Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 2 again, it says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
That's not happening.
Right.
That's not happening. And again, I want to say this one more time, reiterate. You have control over all the money, all the resources, all the media.
Yep.
You could easily push the law, statutes, and commandments throughout the whole earth.
Yep.
But you're not doing that.
Yep.
Which proves you're not the chosen people.
Right.
All right? The Bible clearly says that all nations will flow onto the Israelites when they're established, when the government's on top.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, you got all these different nations. They got all different type of religions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They believe in different things. When in the kingdom of heaven, when they gonna know Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, that's gonna be the only God worship, man. All right, because the Lord says it's gonna be a visitation upon the idols, man, and they gonna have to come to us to keep the law. I mean, we gonna teach them the laws. That's why we gonna be kings and priests. We're not gonna teach each other.
Exactly. Just to add, that's another point, man. That's that new covenant, man.
Yep.
All right, that's what we're waiting on. But, just to add more, you got these East Indians, right? They got all these different gods that they worship.
Right.
They worship freaking animals. They got these rats running all over them. Right. All right? That proves, that these can't be the chosen people, because in the kingdom of heaven, that will not be happening.
It's not gonna happen.
All right, you got these Moabites, all right, these weirdo, so-called Chinese people. They're worshiping all types of idols, a fat man, a Buddha, a fat fucking idol. Like, that is not going to happen in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
All right, so this is proof. This is why the Lord's coming back with vengeance on you Edomites, because you've been spewing nothing but lies, man.
Right.
And these heathens, are with these lies.
Yep.
Psalm 83. That's why they're going to be taken down too.
Yep.
All right, you got it.
Yep. Isaiah chapter 2 verse 3 says, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to that mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word from the Lord from Jerusalem. All right, so these nations gonna come up, wanting to hear the word, man, because the law is gonna come forth from Jerusalem, man, which is gonna be the headquarters. All right, the headquarters that everybody's gonna have to come up and worship, man. All right, because the scriptures say, 3 times out of a year we got to go up and keep the Passovers and stuff like that. These days they're gonna have to keep the high holy days, man. Verse 4 it says, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Is that happening now? No.
Nope.
This is a future prophecy that we're waiting upon, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And again, when you go into the history of how that statehood of the JJs was established, it was established through, bloodshed. It was established through, bombings, okay? Right. And it's never stopped. It's continued on since it was established.
Right.
All right? That's not supposed to be happening. Like once, the Israelites are set back in their homeland, that's it. Peace on earth. Nobody's going to be at war with each other. There's more war now than ever before.
Right.
Okay?
Benjamin Netanyahu, not a Jew. He said we declare war against Hamas.
Yeah.
your prime minister just said he declared war, but the scripture said when we're in the land, there's not gonna be no war, man.
Come on. God, you got Biden like we gonna take the American taxpayer money and we gonna send it over to the statehood of the JJs, all right, to back them in their cause. It's like, come on, bro.
Right.
Come on, bro. And again, we may as well go to another. If you don't have anything,
I ain't have nothing.
If you could get Jeremiah 15:5, because wait a minute, the children of Israel will be oppressed. Nobody would care about them. Nobody would even give a damn about them. Here it is. These clowns are getting money. They're getting money. They're getting American money. Okay, whether it be weapons. Well, no. Excuse me. Actual money, or they get resources, food. Right. Okay, and then of course weapons and military aid. But if you could get Jeremiah 15:5.
This book of Jeremiah, chapter 15 and verse 5, it says, "For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem, or who shall bemoan thee, or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?" Right.
So again, the real children of Israel, nobody gives a damn about.
Right.
These JJs, they got all the network and people talking about them, saying pray for the statehood of the JJs. They're getting all this money, all these funds. All right. That proves that they can't be the chosen people.
Right.
Because right now, the children of Israel are in a condition where, even if you read the NLT version, it says, "Who will feel sorry for you, Jerusalem?
Right.
Who will weep for you? Who will even bother to ask how you are?"
Right.
All right. That's happening to us, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's not happening to these JJs.
Yep.
They're getting all this money. I mean, this is from, me, I like looking at the financial stuff because, again, apostles push it out, look at the financial stuff. So, I follow a couple of financial institutions, financial groups that push out real data. The hell what people are saying. Let's look at the numbers, right? It says, which country, this is from Visual Capitals. I mean, they got pictures and diagrams. It's pretty dope stuff, if you want to look at their website, visualcapitalist.com. It says, which countries received the most foreign aid from the U.S., which is known as Babylon? Oh, that's another thing. Where in the scriptures does it say Babylon will take care of the statehood will take care of the Israelites in the end times?
Right.
Give them all types of aid and money and food, all right, and weapons.
Right.
Okay. Which countries received the most foreign aid from the U.S.? Now, I'm just going to get to the point. It says Israel, verbatim, but we already know, JJs, small hats, leading in aid over time. It says, since the end of World War II, the U.S. has dispersed more than, here we go, $3.75 trillion in foreign aid adjusted for inflation. Okay? Because that's how you really do data. You adjust for inflation. All right? How much money, okay, is being given to you, all right? And of course, other resources and aid. All right, so collectively, they're saying collectively 3.75 trillion in total between food, military, and of course money itself. So that's crazy. That's not according to Jeremiah 15:5.
Who asks how we doing?
Yeah,
everybody gonna give a shit.
Nobody give a shit. You got Jake literally just struggling to find a job.
I was about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? Struggle, and then they're getting their food stamps cut.
Right.
Okay. So come on, man. All right.
Don't be oppressed always.
Oppressed always. Get Jeremiah 30:13. Starting at 13. Jeremiah 30 verse 13.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 30. Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 13. It says, "There is none that plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. thou hast no healing medicines.
Oh, no healing, no medicines. All right. If you look in the medical field or in the health industry, Jake is all jacked up,
Messed up.
all messed up. Jake ain't getting no money for cancer, ain't getting no money, all right, to heal, or even being taught what's the right things to eat.
Right.
They're being told that's why they got to control the TV. They push fatty foods and eat unhealthy bacon and
shrimp, lobster.
All right.
Yeah, Jake is through, man.
And overall, as a nation, ain't no aid coming to us.
Right.
All right. Again, poverty. Just go to every ghetto and barrio in Babylon the Great. Poverty. Okay, drinking poison water, drinking. Breathing in toxins. That's another thing. All right, the health of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans when it comes to breathing in, these toxins is affecting their lungs, man. Affecting their spirit.
Right.
So this is proof that can't be taught. That those JJs over there in our homeland, those are not the chosen people.
Yep.
All right, the Bible, the Lord is specifically breaking down what the children of Israel will be going to in the last days, because they're going to need salvation. Right. We're the ones that need salvation. But you got it, brother.
I got precept.
Okay.
Actually, let me get this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I got two of them, but you just made a point.
Mm-hmm.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 12. It says, I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord. So who's that afflicted and poor people?
Ooh, that's
the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, and also the Israelites that scattered, man.
Right, that's heavy. That reminds me of Bishop Lloyd always brings that out. Yeah, that's a heavy precept right there.
And the scripture say we're going to trust in the name of the Lord. They don't even say the name. The scripture say the name of the Lord is dreadful among the heathen. They say Hashem.
Yep.
And that's not even the real Hebrew that they speak. They speak Yiddish, man.
Right. Oh, and by the way, they don't even follow the laws of the Bible. All right. They in that homeland, it's ran in democracy and LGBTQ lifestyle and other weirdo acts. That's another clue. They can't be the chosen people. They're not even pushing out the laws even in the homeland.
Right.
Okay.
Right, just like another European country in the
Holy Land. Exactly. All right.
Another European colony over there.
Well,
man.
that's beautiful you said that, because when you go into the history of the Balfour Declaration, it's the perfect time to bring it out. Okay? And that's why, brothers, you have to go into history. You have to look at time periods. You have to look at why things are the way they are today, is because, all right, there's a lot of deception out there. There's a lot of, wicked. All right, let's just call it for what it is. These wicked Edomites have caused the problem on the earth.
Right.
They pushed out nothing but lies, all right, and deception on the whole world. That's why it says Satan deceiveth the whole world. Right. All right, if you read Revelation, you may also get it. Was it 12 and 7 or 8 around there? It says that old serpent. That's why Yahushua has come with the angels to take out that old serpent that deceiveth the whole world, Satan, the devil.
Yeah, come on. Mm-hmm. This is book of Revelation chapter 12 and verse 9.
9, okay.
It says, Revelation chapter 12 verse 9, it says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
Boom.
He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. That's Esau, man. Esau, that devil, that old serpent from the beginning that was in the garden, man. He's that same. He comes with that same spirit in different reincarnations, man. That's why the Lord's gonna take him out, man. Him and his whole military, his whole technology, the Lord's gonna wipe him out, man. Also in the kingdom after 1,000 years, we're gonna through the spirit of the Lord. Through the spirit, as it says in the book of Obadiah, we're gonna burn them up, burn all these Edomites up, man.
That's right. That's scripture. So, and this is from AlJazeera.com. All right, just all you gotta do is type in the Balfour Declaration, press news on the Google. All right, and you can find plethora of information on this history, man. So it says more than a century on the Balfour Declaration. Right, it's been well over 100 years now. Okay, from that declaration that was written in 1917. It says more than 100 years since Britain's controversial pledge. Here's everything you need to know about. It says the Balfour Declaration, which resulted in significant upheaval in the lives of Palestinians, because they're the ones that were dwelling there, okay, before these JJs came, okay, because before World War I and during World War I, it was the Ottoman Empire that had dominion over that region, and the Palestinians were living there, okay. they were the Ottoman Empire allowed them, to continue to do what they do. They were there. All right. So it was issued on November 2nd, 1917. The declaration turned the Zionist aim of establishing a JJ state in Palestine into a reality when, you said the Europeans,
Right.
when Britain publicly pledged to establish a national home for the JJ people. So it was the British, all right, that was backing this,
Right.
okay? And we're going to find out which group of JJs, all right, were pushing to get back and get the homeland, right? The pledge is generally viewed as one of the main catalysts of the Nakba, the ethnic cleansing of Palestine in 1948, right? Because that's when these JJs were terrorizing these Palestinians. They were blowing things up. That's why you have the JJ and Arab Wars of 1948, and the conflict that ensued with the Zionist state of the JJs. It is regarded as one of the most controversial and contested documents. Controversy, okay? Documents in the modern history of the Arab world, and has puzzled historians for decades. This is bullshit. They know the truth,
Yep.
okay? Because they're not the right people.
Yep.
But here's the point. Because then this makes so much sense. Because again, you said the Europeans. There's just another European country just dwelling in that region. Mm-hmm. The Balfour Declaration was a public pledge by Britain in 1917, declaring its aim to establish a national home for the JJ people in Palestine. Here's the point. The statement came in a form of a letter from Britain's then Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour, addressed to Lionel Walter Rothschild, a figurehead of the British JJ community.
Yep.
So these are, so-called Europeans, which they're really the Edomites.
Yeah.
Okay, they were living in Britain the whole time, and then they funded these wars because this is the time when the Rothschilds already had control over the banking institutions throughout the world, the known world. Yep. Okay, remember they owned England definitely by then. All right, but they owned the world by then. All right. They set up banks. The whole family set up banks all throughout Europe.
Yeah, the sons.
So they were already on top. They were already a financial, international powerhouse of bankers. Mm-hmm. So the fact is that Lionel Walter Rothschild is, being addressed by Arthur Balfour, all right, already raises red flags. Like, bro, that's not scriptural.
Right.
Okay? That's not scriptural. So that proves, all right, that, you're not the people. First of all, you're not poor and afflicted. All right, you're literally right here proves that you're not poor and afflicted.
Right.
Okay, but again, it shows that it's you Edomites that went in there on deceit and fraud, and you deceived the whole world with it.
Right.
Lionel Rothschild, from Britain. Come on, man.
Right. That's like telling Esau. Like that's like us telling one of the what's his nigga name? One of the leaders of black people now going to tell Esau to write a letter to get us in another land. They're not gonna do that shit.
Hell no.
That's how you know they have power.
They have power, right? And again, this is during World War I when Britain was the powerhouse at that time. That's why they were able to, set it up and get these JJs transferred, into the homeland until World War II when the British wasn't moving fast enough to establish the statehood because they were moving JJs in. But they weren't establishing to the world that this is the state of the JJs, Right. So what happened? These JJs went and started terrorizing all throughout, the homeland. Yep. All right, killing not only Palestine, they were killing British soldiers, they were killing Arabs. You named it. They were the first terrorist groups. They were blowing up bridges, roads. They blew up the King David Hotel. Yep. I mean, when you get into this history, you can see, the war, the sadisticness of these JJs, these 1948ers. Mm-hmm. But again, this is why the Lord's coming for vengeance. This is why the Lord, has recompense for these Edomites because they're walking around, spreading lies and really, coming against us. Mm-hmm. His elect, his prophets that are just telling the truth.
Yep.
Okay, you got it.
I got a precept. This Luke chapter 12 verse 2 says, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known.
There you go.
So the truth is being known. That scripture say, as for faith that shall flourish. Like this truth that been hid for many decades, roughly paraphrasing, shall be made manifest, man. And we're being, because the Lord said we're going to stand up on our feet as a great army, a spiritual army. We're going to stand up and we're going to come back to the Lord, and we're going to let the world know the truth. All right? The Lord, they set up the prophets so this truth can come out. The Lord said this gospel shall be teached in the end of the world. Then this gospel shall be teached. Then the end of the world going to come. Then our Lord going to return, man.
That's right.
You got it, brother.
Last one. If you don't got anything, you can bring out the last. If you could get Numbers chapter 24. We'll start at 17 and we'll end at 20. You know?
All right. Can I start at verse 14?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, and you break it down. You got it.
This book of Numbers chapter 24 and verse 15. It says, and he took up his parable and said, Balaam the son of Beor have said, the men whose eyes were open have said. So basically, it was in a trance. The Lord gave him a vision. All right, verse 16 says, he have said, which heard the words of the Most High and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. Verse 17, I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. This he's talking about our Lord Yahushua. It says, there shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel.
That's not happening.
Right.
Okay? That's another cut. See?
Yeah.
There's so many ways. That's why these JJs don't like going into the Bible.
Right.
Because it cuts them. The Bible is saying, okay, in the end times, these events are going to happen for the real Hebrew Israelites, the real Israelites.
Right.
All right? Which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans.
Yeah. Those Amalekites, they don't believe in the Bible. We used to watch Brother Jeremiah and Osh video, and the camp meeting with Karab was out there. An Amalekite, he came up there. He said, "You still believe in the Bible?" He basically said he don't believe in the Bible, and he called the police on the brothers, man.
Shoot.
You know what I'm saying? But the brothers, the Lord vindicated the brothers was cool, but he was just slandering. He was like, "You still believe in God?" He said, "The Bible's not real."
Right.
So you people not the people.
Not the people.
They don't want to. They can't mess with us when we go to the Bible, man.
Right. They just use that JJ cloak, all right, to put fear into these Christians and these dumbasses that do look at the Bible as holy, but they don't. But even those Christians, they don't read the Bible either.
Right.
It's at the point that these Christians and these other individuals that claim to believe in the Bible, all right, they just they just say, yeah, I believe, but they don't go into, they just use it as like a cloak, like, yeah, I believe, and then go back into their wickedness.
Right.
There's a lot of liars, man.
Yeah, they bugged out.
This is all liars. They're all deceivers, and that's why the Lord is going to destroy a lot of people on this planet.
Right.
Because you took this book, all right, and you lied on the Lord, man. You saying he said this and he did it.
Right.
And then the Lord put the Spirit on his men, starting with the apostles, elders, to go into it, and it's like, wait a minute, the Lord said this. Oh, these people have been lying the whole time.
Lying, yeah.
And then when you bring it out, they're like, not my God. Oh, but we're reading the same book, bro.
Right. They say Shem. They come
Yeah,
from Shem.
right.
They say we anti-Shemitic.
Yeah.
But what does Shem have
Exactly.
many sons? You know what I mean? And they said they don't believe in God, but then they say they're God's chosen people. Like,
Yeah.
What you mean?
Right, but they don't want to read the Bible.
Right.
They say don't read that book anymore. So it's all confusion. It's all madness,
Right.
man. All right, we got the truth, and you mad, like Cameron, all right, said to Bill O'Reilly, you mad.
Yeah, they bugged out.
Okay.
They say they God chosen people, but they don't believe in a God.
Right.
Like,
But
don't make no sense.
Yeah, man.
God, this is Numbers chapter 24 in verse 17 again. It says, I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Seth.
You see that?
Yep.
You see that? So, hey, the Lord's coming back to judge, bro. All right? You got it.
Verse, these things, man. Okay, the sons of Tumult. That's why it says Psalms 83. They put a tumult against those nations, man.
Right, Psalms 83. Yep.
Moab, the so-called Chinese, and those other nations. Verse 18, it says, and Edom shall be a possession, and Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. valiantly.
So yeah, that's a prophecy that we looking forward to, man. All right, and that's a cut. That can't. That proves that you're not the chosen people. Because where are the Edomites for a possession?
Right.
Who are where are these Edomites that you have for a possession, man?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And the scripture say Judah was going to take their land.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean,
that's right.
Verse 19 says,
"And you're still fighting over
right.
the Gaza Strip.
Right.
You still haven't even finished that part.
Right.
You people are liars, man. You know, and they're freaking liars, man. There's a bunch of walking liars, man. You just get sick of this, man.
Right, take you that long to take the land.
Take the land, right? That's why, man. You know, you're like, come on, man, hurry up, let's go, man. Like, hurry up with the persecution, hurry up with the slander. All right, you know, we understand. You know, some brothers gonna be beheaded, but it's like, you know, when you understand there's truth, you're just like, man, like you must want this shit to end already, man. Right. It's annoying, man.
Yep.
All right, you got to sit at work and hear people bullshit, talk, just telling lies to each other, and you just gotta, you know, what do you think? You know, like me, I'm like smooth about it. I just say at work, hey, the wars are just gonna get bigger. And a lot of people are about to make a lot of money off these wars.
Yeah.
You know, the bankers, the investors. And bro, after that, people don't even want to talk to me about choose. None of that. They just like, yeah, let's get back to work, right? Because reality hits. Yeah, these wars are going to get bigger, and people are going to make a lot of money off of it. Yeah, and the Rothschilds are. Mm-hmm. The JJs.
Said when blood's in the street, that's when you buy or something.
Right, this is the perfect time. Hey, brothers, it's time to, if you were into investing, this is the perfect time. Because, hey, man, blood is in the streets right now. All right? This is the perfect time, you know?
You know those military companies going to be making money.
Bro, that's all you see. Lockheed and Martin profiting, man. General Dynamic profiting. Raytheon profiting. And that's all you see, man. They making a killing off these wars. Yeah. All right? And it's such a controlled racket because the government needs these weapons to continue fighting these wars, or these government needs to spend the money to make these weapons so that they can be sent to Ukraine or to the JJs. Yeah. So I mean, it's such a controlled racket, man. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, that's their blessing.
That's their blessing. And then you got these pension funds that are invested in it. Mm-hmm. How can y'all be the people? Y'all heavily invested in war.
And the Lord said, "Ain't gonna be no war."
There's gonna be no war, but y'all make it. Literally, if the war stopped, okay, you people that are retired, you would lose your pensions. Mm. All right, that's how intricate connected it is. That's the water, brother. Yeah. All right, really look into that, man. That's why that's why, man, Esau can't stand us, man, because we look into things, man. Right. And that's why these people, all they can do is, you're a racist, you're a terrorist, because they can't have a valid argument, man. That's why the slander's coming, all right? Because we look into things, man. Yep. The scriptures talk about study to show thyself approved, divide the word of truth, man. Yep. The scripture says, be not ignorant of anything small or great matter, man. Yep. So come on, man. Yep. You know, fucking you. If the wars would stop, you would lose your pension, you would lose your 401k, you'd be assed out. All you stupid ass Americans talking about, I believe in Jesus, God is all love. Shut that shit off, man. You got it. You got it.
Numbers 24 and verse 19 again, it says, out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the cities. So out of Jacob shall come him that hath dominion. Daniel 7 chapter, the Lord gave the Lord power, dominion, all languages, nations to serve him in the everlasting kingdom, man, for us. All right, verse 20 says, and when he looked on Amalek, so he said all this, and then he pointed out Amalek.
Got Amalek as a target,
a heathen.
Which proves the Edomites are here. Yeah. Amalek is here today. Okay, you got it.
It says, and when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. So that's gonna be the judgment of you devils, man. Y'all on top right now, but ultimately you're gonna perish forever. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that following, man. You know, that was it, brother.
That was it. So, hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the sincere Akim and Akwaf, to the brothers and sisters. All right. Hey, man, we got the truth. Just keep pushing, man. Hey, keep getting on these JJs, man. Yep. You know, force them to shut this damn internet down. Of course, it's of the Lord. All right, but keep pushing this word out, man. That's why you think the apostle keep pushing, man. Right. All right, keep, okay, making them feel uncomfortable.
Right.
All right, because then they're gonna have to move, and that's when the Lord is gonna break their shit,
Yep,
break their jawline. All right,
standard.
He's gonna lift up that standard. So, you can close out, brother.
So with that, Lord, when this sit down, this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. We want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory
Unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Makakwadash.
All right, want to give double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone with Ruwell. And we give out peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Lekakim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Shalom.